It has been raining on and off for several days now, but the last day or so it's been pretty steady. This is really the first break in it we've had since Thursday morning when Abigail passed away. Gosh, I miss that little puppy. This is not an easy video to make, but I want to talk to you guys a little bit about end-of-life pet care, especially if you're here in Quartzsite, where there aren't even any vets local, much less any type of end-of-life care for your pets. So got a few options, but they're not local. They do have, the nearest vet is in Blythe. I should probably put their information up here on the screen. But they have a couple of options for end of life you can take them in there and get it over with pretty quick. And then they've got pet crematorium that they work with who will come and pick up your pet from their facility, and then you've got to go pick it up when it's ready. You know, there's some real hard choices you got to make when it comes to the end of life of your pet. One of the biggest choices is whether or not to let them go naturally at home, or take them into a veterinary or an end-of-life service and do it that way. In my lifetime, I've had 2 pets that I consider, you know, my pets. They're all family pets, but 2 that I was really attached to that we raised. You know, we got from puppies up until adulthood. And first one was Darcy May, and she attached more to Gracie than me, but she was a family pet, and I was real, I loved her like, yeah. Darcy May ended up getting cancer, and it was about 13 years ago. We had to make that decision to not let her suffer, and she didn't come home from the vets that day. I tell you, 13 years later, and I still feel guilty. I still feel guilty, even though that was the best decision for her. I carry the pain of it with me today. Wish there was a different way. And you know, some of you might think it's easier that way for the pet or for yourself, either one. It's not easy for either, I'll tell you. But this time we chose to keep her at home with us, keep little Abigail at home with us, and she took her dying breath in my arms. And that's not easy either. Not easy at all. And as hard as it was, though, I don't think she really suffered. I really don't. I think she knew she was at home. She knew she was with us. And she knew it was time. But it's hard. It's hard either way. And I don't fault anybody for which decision they choose there, because I don't think there is a good answer. There really ain't. Dump station's kind of busy today. I can see why, because of all the rain. Funny thing is I come up here to use a dump. I got my barrels on the back, but so you look at them back there. But with this video on my mind, and actually more not the video, but losing Abigail, I ran off and didn't grab my crap first. So I gotta go back and pump them barrels full and then come bring them up to the dump. Tim. So we're gonna go back to camp and we're gonna get my crap and we'll be back. But you know, the next decision you gotta make when they're gone is whether and where do you bury them at. There's a lot of folks that I know of have buried their pets out here in BLM land, and you know, that's a natural thing to do. You know, they've got a pet cemetery over in LTBA North, I think, way out where several people have buried theirs and started a little area that's cordoned off for that. So far, the official BLM I think they're just going to leave it as it is for now. I don't know whether that's official or not, but I do know that they're aware of it being there, and as far as I know, it's going to go untouched and all that good stuff. But you know, that's not a risk I want to take. You know, everybody's got their own choice in that matter again, and I don't fault them for doing it. But we chose cremation, and you know, we did have another pet champ who passed away naturally too. He was Crystal's, and man, I gotta tell you, Crystal, she just plumb amazed the heck out of me, because she cared for Champ all the way through his end of life, and he passed away in her arms, and we buried him at a campground in Texas with the permission of the campground, and the maintenance guy helped us do it. And you know, with Champ, we didn't get any ashes back or anything. We got his collar, and she's got, you know, some mementos, but we don't have an urn or his ashes or anything. And with Darcy May, May, we've got her with us still. We've carried her with us for 13 years. And so with Abigail, we decided we wanted to bring her with us. She's been with us since we've been in this RV. Well, long before that, she's been with us for 13 years. We got her right after Abigail passed. Right after Darcy May passed, we got Abigail. And Abigail took to me, buddy. She was mine from day one. She stuck to me. Oh, boy. But we wanted to bring her with us. So, as selfish as that might sound, I don't know, I think all these decisions, you kind of got to be a little selfish a little bit. You try your best to think of what's best for the pet, but ultimately, you're doing what's best for you, your family, and the pet. But there's this place in Yuma that's called My Beloved Pet Crematorium we found, and we took her out there. We called and he met us at the facility. Very nice gentleman. Charged us $140, which I've seen some places is up like $300. She'll get a nice little box for her ashes and a ceramic paw print, and they preserve a tuft of her hair too, in case you want to make a trinket out of it later. And about 2 weeks it'll be ready and we can go pick her up and bring her home. But if you're here in Quartzsite, you got to know that there's no local options, but there are options for when it comes to that time if you're here with pets. And you got to make some of those hard decisions. None of it's easy. So take care. Love them while you got them, because they darn sure love you.
I'll be leaving soon. I'll be heading.
Y'all take care.
North,
and we'll see you next time.
though I don't know where, I don't know what for. I'll be leaving soon. I'll be moving fast, and I'll be running hard, though I can't say how long, I can't say how far. I'll be leaving soon, 'cause that road pulls on me far away from Tennessee to big sky and evergreen trees. I'll be flying free, and I'll be growing It's nothing new, nothing holding back, and nothing to lose. I'll be leaving soon, 'cause that road pulls me far away from Tennessee to big sky, evergreen trees. That road pulls on me, and I'll be leaving
Abigail.
soon.
Hey, Abigail. Hey. He's a good